Going on YouTube, bro. Don't quit now. It's too early to quit. It's too early for the frustration. What happened to Russell? Too early to quit, bruh. I'm not quitting. We can sit here. I'll just stay here, man, bruh. Fuck it. Don't get mad now. Finish off strong.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who could also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate it, he'll run past you or he'll just jump over the top of you and continue to make those big plays.
Lutz good on the extra point. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. He'll run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that'll be incomplete.
Come here, buddy.
Good protection that time. They couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now Wilson on 1st down. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. To try again after the sack. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself, eluding the pressure.
Yeah,
and this is
bring that back. Bring that back, buddy.
It's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question
I
there.
fucking picked the wrong play. That shit.
I
don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And this is going to be close. He won the fight for the football. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, easy. Come on, get set, get set.
Shotgun now for Breeze. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Quadri Diggs. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt.
You ain't ready. You ain't ready.
And this is on target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On second down, Kamara. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Check, kill.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Easy, opposite.
Breeze now on first down. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Here we go. Don't be scared.
To throw, it's Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
God,
Trey Flowers
caught
and
that
a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield.
Oh, yeah, I need you to go for it.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. There's Wilson to throw.
Oh, God, missed.
He'll pull it down.
I missed you, that's all right.
For it, the decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Switch up. Out. 95.
On first down, Carson. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Wilson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Hey, alert. Right there. 54, right there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson rolling to his left. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go there.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Demario Davis. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
That's caught by Hollister. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 28-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Breeze on the bootleg. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for the Saints. 62 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up with a 2-minute warning. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
That's why you got to throw it on people's head.
This one fielded at the 5.
Yeah.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And an alley to run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. He's back to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. He'll find Metcalf. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Wilson.
Give me that.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Offensively, when you see cover 2,
the ball
has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Ready. 95, 56. 54, Mike. I got you.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And some space here. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. Watch the curl, watch the curl. Hey, easy. Clap, 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 clap.
Breeze going to throw here. And the throw left sideline.
I could have thrown it to him, but I was like, fuck that.
Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Watch the slant.
Kamara. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
95, 56, 95, 56. Check the out, check the out, check the out. Hey, easy. He's mine.
Breeze to throw. It's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And say what you want about CenturyLink Field up in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get in our media packets when we start preparing for the game? They have it in their own stuff, right? The number of offsides penalties, false start penalties that they draw against the opposing team because of that fan support. And last but not least, they designed the stadium to keep the noise in, and it works.
But not in this one. They were able to somehow come in here and get that victory. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.